Welcome to my first devlog of my little project, Ryoshi. I've started this project a couple weeks, maybe about a month ago. Um, it's made in the game engine Godot, a small little open source game engine that I like quite a lot. It has its bugs, it has its issues, but it is very simple to learn and very easy to get something running and working, and I really like it for that. And it's open source. I like open source. Open source is cool. That's where all the cool kids go. And the way I like to work, Godot works with me about that. In general, it it makes me feel good. It hits me in the right places. Godot does. Um, but I've always wanted to make a game. Always wanted to. It's like one of those childhood dreams everyone has. Oh, I want to make my video game like this and that. And I've never really done it before. I've made a game or two, tiny little games for classes and high school and stuff like that, high school class and code and things like that. But I've never made a game that I wanted to make. Like that, it was just a game I wanted to make for my own reasons. I've made a game for a game jam, the GMTK 2019 game jam, that I didn't finish. I mean, I finished it after the fact. I didn't release it on time, but I did finish it, and it was playable in the end. It was a little con man game, but it wasn't my idea in that it wasn't. There's a little pixel there that I need to fix on that animation. See that? Anyway, not important. Um, the it wasn't my theme, it wasn't my idea, it was the theme of the game jam that I made a game for. This will be my first project of my own game that is my idea. uh, my theme, 100% my thing that I'm stealing from other games. The intended theme of this game, or I guess genre, would be a mixture, the love child of both The Witcher and Metroidvanias. Um, I like The Witcher for what I call witchiness, which is a similar term to like in game development juiciness, but witchiness is my own term for just in media in general that portrays the uh, specific nature of killing monsters, dealing with magic and stuff like that. I particularly like hard magic systems with like very strong logical rules and stuff like that towards it. And what you can or can't do, and how things work, and how to defeat things, and very pragmatic kind of magic. And especially, man, I can't even pronounce my own language. uh, Bestiaries. I love bestiaries. Big books of all the monsters, fantastic beasts, and how to find them. I love those. And I got a book called The Book of Hakutaku, an author that had collected a whole bunch of Japanese stories of monsters and yokai and kami and such, and I like it a lot. It's a fun read. Definitely would recommend buying and reading that. Um, but I'm using that as a lot of the base knowledge that I'm getting, and YouTube and internet searches and stuff, because this is kind of stuff I like, monsters and bestiaries and ghost stories and stuff like that. And the I'm taking The Witcher's witchiness, putting it in a Metroidvania where you slowly gain more items and abilities. Like you would get salt, you would get, for instance, Japanese Rush, which is particular in like killing a specific kind of yokai and probably other yokai. And I'll make it kill other kinds of yokai so that I don't have to dedicate more buttons to things and to reduce a lot of the bloat. But the that kind of witchiness, the kind of specific nature of dealing with specific kinds of monsters is what I want to distill into this game from The Witcher. And the various different items that you use to do that, and the various different abilities you gain, maybe a higher jumps or a magic silver sword or something, I like from Metroidvania that I can put into this. And also the side scroller 2D platformer stuff about Metroidvanias, I also wanted to include, because I know more about how to make games in 2D, and Godot is more based in 2D than 3D, and I can do that better than 3D. Um, anyway, that's the premise of the game. That is what I want to make. As of right now, all I have is a little test floor, a little floor with very basic, non-finished art, just to block out spaces so I know where platforms are supposed to be and how it feels to jump from rooftop to rooftop, and how it feels. Just a little area to test how it feels. Um, I keep falling off of this. I need to build a little wall here. We need to build a wall. But the and then also to test behaviors and how they deal the AI behaviors when they deal with the geometry and stuff over these guys. Uh, so I'm going to go use that as a segue to talk about these guys. So these are Chochinobake. They are a kind of yokai that inhabit objects, or I mean, Chochinobake are specifically the yokai that inhabit lanterns, but there's a specific kind of yokai that inhabit just general objects in general, like the umbrella guy, the sandals thing, the inkwell thing, that inhabit objects. And a lot of times they have big tongues and a single eye, and they have that kind of look to them. The Choshinobake is known to shoot fire, lick things, be a nuisance. Um, I have him coded as of right now to chase down the player once they're within range. They don't do any damage, they do nothing other than go towards the player. I'll make them do more stuff at the moment, but I just wanted to test out AI because I haven't messed around with AI in Godot very much. They were the first yokai added to the game. Um, then over here, hopefully I haven't already killed them when I was just rambling. Yep, they're still there. Okay, good. I'm gonna go over here so I can hopefully avoid their little vision spheres because they like to kill themselves off the sides of roofs or off the sides of the land area. These here are Kappa. There's two of them standing there, but they have a tendency to group up a lot. I'll need to fix that because I don't like this kind of janky lookingness to them. What I have them coded to do is once I am within their sphere or circle of vision, they will go in the opposite direction of me, the dot X of me. Um, I really hate that. It's so hard to get over. I don't want them to fall off. Okay, so they will go in the opposite direction of me, and whenever they don't detect the floor below them, they will jump. So this guy will jump once he gets to the end of that roof. I don't know why he didn't jump with momentum there. He probably just didn't have enough momentum in the first place, and I might have, yeah, something weird happened there. That's a glitch. I'll fix that. I don't. Why is he doing that? Why is it only him? Okay, so he has momentum to his jump. That's weird. He's supposed to have momentum with his jumps, not just jump straight up. But anyway, they're coded to whenever they no longer detect floor, they will jump. In Godot, that method is broken. It's not very good, and it will see this right here sometimes, and not all the time. Sometimes that's part of why it's broken. It will sometimes see this as, oh, that's not floor anymore. I jump. It's because he's has enough momentum to slightly break, or not break, go above the gravity that's on him and just barely not touch the floor. And that means he will jump. And what that means is he has a slight randomness to him where he will jump here and jump on like the corners of that ramp. Sometimes it's broken enough where it'll just jump randomly on flat surfaces. I fixed it for this guy because there are ways to fix it. It's just, yeah, I just haven't done it for them because I just made it really fast. And I don't think I will fix it because I like this. It adds a lot of randomness to them, and and as it is, they already jump from rooftop to rooftop. I'm going to show you how it feels to chase them down from rooftop to rooftop if you haven't already seen it, because I might have just done it with my ramblings, because I really like doing it. uh, but like you saw, they jump from rooftop to rooftop. Alright, I'm gonna go get him. I gotta beat him before he gets to the other end though, because he will kill himself. Alright, there you go, got him. Okay, now we have the whole. Oh no, he's gonna kill himself. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I saved him. Okay, so they will run from rooftop to rooftop. They hop from thing to thing because I have the level already designed for the player to jump essentially from the end of one rooftop to the end of another, to the other side of another rooftop, and almost works perfectly for them, and it's just so much fun to chase them. And it was only like 10 lines of code, and I was so happy with myself with how easy and how simple it was for these guys to work exactly how I wanted them to. Oh god, they're gonna fall off. I saved them. Um. Anyway, no, and there they go. Anyway, yeah, that's their code so far. They're a little bit broke, but I like they're broke because it makes them hop at random. It adds a little bit of randomness and depth to chasing them down. Um, and they already hop to rooftop like I want them to, and it's just like a ton of fun to chase them down. Anyway, yeah, this is Ryoshi so far. Um, If you have any comments, put them in the comment section. If you have any hate messages to send me, you can go ahead and send them. Put them in the comments. Leave a dislike as well, so I know that you guys don't like it. Um, if you guys do like it, do what you want. Put a like, a comment. Uh, if you are interested in seeing more, what am I talking about? I've lost myself here. This is not scripted. This is I've just been rambling about my little project. Ooh, it's late. One of my friends, he inspired me to make games in the past little bit. Nintendo Geek 55 on Game Jolt. He makes a couple little like games to they're kind of clones of Nintendo games, little pixel arty clones. So he made a little Smash one that's kind of funny. It's got like I think it has sands and it's got uh, Minecraft Steve and stuff on it. It's funny, and it's a very simple Smash, but it's kind of a joke Smash, and I liked it a lot. He made a little Metroid. He made a what else did he make? He made some other games on there, and I was like, he can make games. I need to make some games. If he can make it, I can make it too. Uh, and so I started my own project. Um, and then if I didn't mention before, I started watching a podcast as well recently to get myself motivated to do this, called the Game Dev Field Guide. I think the guy on there, Zachavelli, is very motivating, and he makes it seem very achievable to make a game, and not just a game, but a successful game that will like provide you some form of at least a hobby, something to do, and or revenue. Um, I really hope to make this something I can profit from, make some money on, because this is a lot more fun than my current job. But yeah, uh, would definitely recommend listening to his podcast if you are interested in making games. He's a motivating guy. Makes it seem very achievable to do. And if you're interested in seeing some of the stuff my friend made, go ahead and go on Game Jolt and check out his stuff on Nintendo Geek 55. Um, but yeah, that's my project. Hopefully, I make some more devlogs fairly soon. Um, I'm excited. Hopefully, you are too.